We're also getting a monastery down. That's a fast monastery. I like seeing that. Then you're in for a rude awakening. These monks need to retreat. They're just kind of healing each other in a circle. That's cool, I guess. We gotta grab up these sheep while we can. Hey everyone. Welcome back. Glad you're tuning in once again. We're on to the third of my 5 placement matches for ranked team games. Doing some ranked 2v2 here. And my ally initially had the Malians selected as their civilization. And when they saw that I flipped it to English, after a few seconds they flipped theirs to French. They're like, oh, so we're just going to win in the feudal age? Kistofros is my ally, playing as the French. It's that French-English combo. We're just going to dominate the feudal age and try and ride that out to the end. Our opponents are playing the new civilizations, the Malians and the Ottomans. So that'll be a cool pair up. All I'm thinking about doing here is putting on some early pressure. The map is Black Forest. I'm not a particular fan of it, though it looks like it's had some improvements. It's come a long way. I don't think I'm going to go for these fish back here. It's a pretty safe fish area, but I'd much rather give it to my my ally. English are never really struggling for food. I'm getting a nice scout here. My scout made it into their sort of combined half of the map. I get to see the scouts coming from the Ottoman player. No surprise there. That's just coming from their military school. And yeah, we're going to age up. It's a quick age up too. Let's see how long it takes for the other players to make it up. We're coming up on 5 minutes. Kind of surprising we're not seeing more age ups just yet. I think here they come. Yep. That's that triple age up. But I mean, focus on the fact that I got there probably a little less than a minute before everyone else. So probably like, I don't know how much that was, like 40 seconds. So what does 40 seconds of me being in the feudal age allow? It allows a huge pump of longbowmen. We're coming forward. We put down a barracks a little forward. We're going to use this to pump out spearmen. And we might miss a few villager production timings here just because we're producing so much military. But I mean, it's worth it for this early pressure. Look at it. We're on top of his villagers already. We're going to come as close as we can to his villagers before we start attacking. We don't want them to notice just from that very first attack ping. We want to be close enough to just take pot shots, and we were so close. If we had waited a second longer and brought this third longbowman closer before we started firing, probably could have been 2 villager kills there. That's 1 right there. Ally's kind of scouting out his approach with his royal knights. We're grabbing up wheelbarrow on the back of this. We've pulled most of our villagers from gold, but we are researching wheelbarrow. And it looks like we got the early man-at-arms upgrade as well. We're trying to put on pressure here. There's plenty of targets. My longbowmen are finding his villagers, and my spearmen can just start burning down these houses, which have very little health to them. These are the Malian houses that are only like 5 supply. Look at that. We're denying him from this lumber camp. That's 50 wood he spent that he's not getting back. And we've also put an outpost out front that's going to give the network of castles upgrade. Or really the aura. And now we're just kind of circling his base, looking for an angle of attack. I wish my scout, yep, there he is. Wish my scout was maybe on this far side of the base because it's hard to see. Oh, and we're finding some of those injured villagers from before. That's a good pickoff. We just need 2 volleys here. Boom. That's another villager. And we managed to move away as he kind of relocates all of his villagers. We're really spreading out. Ally not going in just yet. There's the knights. I think this got walled off. I think he's realized that he has to go the long way around. Oh, would love to get this really injured villager. Damn. Nice, we even burned down a house that's going to reduce the gold generation of this pit mine, and it's going to lower his supply. He's probably got plenty of supply. He can still keep making units, but we're putting on good pressure here. We're at least reducing that gold. Look at current resources. Ottoman player floating a lot of food. Just in terms of floating resources, I'd say I've got the least amount of anybody. I'm sub 700 resources. Everyone else is maybe at about 1,000 or more. So I like seeing that. And we are gathering up stone to get that second town center. But javelin throwers are out, a good counter to all of my longbowmen, and he can always just retreat under the town center if my spearmen start to follow his units. That said, these longbowmen over here are being really pesky. We can just kind of run in and kill a few of his villagers. And we've got reinforcements, more spearmen, more archers. Back home, we're pretty much just rallying villagers to various resource points, gold, food, stone, wood. We're picking up anything we can get. And now that his knights are coming under the town center, that gives us a chance to take shots at villagers. While his knights soak up the town center fire, we will trade and try to get one of his villagers, which we end up doing. Let's check out income per minute. Looks like the Ottoman player is really doing well, except it just dropped. Not sure. Looks like it's mostly the French. Yeah, my French ally gained the most resources. Probably because he's producing villagers very quickly. He's getting those cheap technology upgrades, like the faster. Yeah, he's gotten the pick upgrade. He's gained wheelbarrow now. He'll probably grab horticulture. Without a doubt, he's got the lumber one. Yup, there you go. That's some great French playing right there. That's why his economy is just ahead. We built outposts surrounding the base. We wanted to keep our villager, who we've kept alive this whole time. Very well done there. We want her busy building barracks, building anything that'll just help us in this harassment. Retreating from these Spahi. Thankfully, the outpost has the emplacement on it. And look at this. He's attacking more of my longbowmen, but this arrow emplacement's doing good work. And remember, everybody's got the plus 20% attack speed. Not the French Royal Knights, unfortunately. But this is really promising. And yeah, ouch. Ally loses his knights to these spearmen. Oh, I'm glad we've denied these deer, these berries. He has to gather food probably from, the sheep and maybe from cows if he wants to make them. Back home, we should be getting our second town center up. It looks like we're just a little behind on wood. And Ally is bringing in a big army. Wow. Would love to see a blacksmith go down from my ally, get that free upgrade and start upgrading these archers. And he gets in before the stone wall is finished. Amazing timing. Wow. This Ottoman player is going to be upset because all these archers are just picking off the spearmen, and now these Spahi, they cannot go toe-to-toe with these Royal Knights. So while I'm kind of losing over here and the Farimba garrison is going up, allowing this Malian player into the third age, my French ally is just dominating over here. And the Ottoman player's bringing villagers forward. Such a bad idea. He's really going all or nothing here. He doesn't realize how fast this army can eat up his villagers. And they do not have textiles. These are not resilient villagers. They're getting just chewed apart. Malian player makes it to the Castle Age. I'm getting my second town center down and eyeballing the Castle Age. But over here, it's just been... this army is not dealt with, and they need so much over here. They needed these javelin throwers. They need some Musafati warriors over here now. But because there's just no production going on with the Malian player, there's no Musafati warriors there to counter the Royal Knights. There's no Donzos over there to deal with the Royal Knights. Although, really... The javelin throwers could help too. They can take out the archers, and then the spearmen can just clean up. But here I am. I'm actually here to help out. If his archer ball is getting a little small, my infantry can still duke it out with his spearmen. Look at that. Yeah, we'll even take on the Spahi. With just a few reinforcements, this attack can continue. And more units are rallying. Second town center's down. We're getting more mills up. Game is starting to feel... I mean, the moment I tune in over here and see that we're even shooting at some of these villagers, yeah, that's when I realize, oh, people are surrendering. This was a quick game. This early pressure, I mean, just look at all the towers. The longbowman got so many little pickoffs as we kind of wrapped around his town center. And my French ally, I mean, maybe this play could have been a little better. Would have loved to see a blacksmith. That second town center could be going down, I'm sure. But, man, that early pressure from the English and the French, it's just so overwhelming. Maybe we'll continue to see that dynamic in our future team games. If we keep going English, maybe we'll keep getting French allies. Anyway, catch you for the next one.